Hi, I'm Plato.
Hi, I'm Aristotle.
Hi, I'm Hume.
And we are the philosophers. These cookies smell good.
Well, how do you know?
Well, my senses and intellect are working together to tell me that the cookie smells good.
Your senses can't be trusted, so that must be wrong.
Why can't the senses be trusted?
The reason is that your senses can be deceived. In the dark, your eyes can play tricks on you, and you think you may see things that aren't really there. Or when you are sick and lose taste and smell, I would say that the body hinders the mind in finding the truth. Only intellectual knowledge that is abstract and universal is reliable. Therefore, the senses cannot be trusted. I believe that true reality is not found through the senses. We recognize ourselves through our senses. Universals are forms and believe that the forms were true reality.
No, the only reliable knowledge is one that comes from an organ of sense. Reasoning and reshuffling of the stored sensations that we have. There is no distinct power of mind, but there is a distinct from sense.
No way.
Knowledge does not allow for any genuine knowledge at all. Not only philosophy, but science, history, and personal experience are eliminated as pathways to knowledge.
That hardly seems reasonable.
Well, let me ask this. It's common sense that the cookie smells good, right?
Why would it be common sense?
Well, because I can rely on the senses from prior experience that this is what a cookie smells like.
It is common sense that the cookie tastes and smells good. Because I've learned the cookie's form, I can associate it with smelling good and tasting good. But I think that is just a reshuffling of stored senses. This is my view called sensism.
Well, what is that?
Sensism is the view that only knowledge of or originating from an organ of sense, eye, ear, and nose, is reliable and that there are no universal abstract ideas.
I agree, but I think that the senses, in a way, are physical traits, that every physical object has a form or essence and a substance. So a clay model of a tree and real tree share commonalities of form, although their substances are totally different.
That seems correct.
In a way, you are both right and wrong. I believe that knowledge comes from both the uses of senses and intellect. The cookie is a cookie because it is in the form of a cookie. My senses confirm that it is a cookie through color, shape, size, smell, and taste.
That's an interesting way to put it.
The senses are able to deliver accurate knowledge, and these contribute to the human ability to reason and abstract with the forms of things. Therefore, moderate realism is a better way to describe human intelligence.
Can I eat the cookie now? Well, that leads me to my idea of dualism.
What is dualism?
Dualism is the idea that the body and soul are two separate independent entities.
I still don't get it.
Think of it like the soul is a rider on a horse, where the horse is the body and the soul is unified.
I don't know anything about horses.
You don't have to. I see the soul and the body of the horse in conflict, where the body is the living soul and the soul wants to leave the body.
Well, I disagree, Plato. I'm more of a moderate dualism guy.
I have no idea what you two are talking about.
Well, let me enlighten you. The body and soul are not things at all. They are not even parts. You cannot separate them. Human beings are bodies formed into substance from a soul.
I doubt it.
The body is the stuff, and the matter is the soul.
Whatever, dude.
Yes!
Relationships are real, but they exist in another reality.
Relationships exist in the present world.
Relationships don't exist. They're just copies of impressions.
My theory on the origin of knowledge was inspired by the radical transformations of abstraction in Plato's theory of forms.
My theory of forms portrays the idea that the physical world is not as real or true as timeless, absolute, and unchangeable ideas.
I hate relationships.
How come?
I just broke up with my girlfriend because she ate all my steak trips and didn't buy me a new bag. Which is another reason why I believe relationships are just copies of impressions.
I disagree. I think they are great, and I'm head over heels for my girlfriend.
Happy for you, Aristotle, but my relationship is out of this world, which means I really only see my girlfriend in my dreams, but wow, she's awesome. Okay.
Hi, I'm Annie.
I'm Jamie.
Do you think we have free will, or are our lives predetermined?
I'm not sure. I think we express free will with every decision that we make.
Every decision?
Yes, free will is the ability to be the author of our actions.
Well, I get that, but I feel like there are some things that we do just because we have to. For example, like cleaning my room or going to the gym.
Yeah, I get that, but there's a gap between what we believe and what we desire, and what you choose is how you act on the presupposition of freedom.
Would you say you are more of a libertarian, determinist, or compatibilist?
Well, what are those things?
A libertarian says that humans do make generally free choices. A determinist is the idea that all things are determined by antecedent conditions, meaning you have no choice. And compatibilism means determinism does not rule, or what is meant by free will.
I'm a libertarian.
How do you know you are free? How do you figure out that question?
Couldn't tell ya.